So who's your go-to person to speak to about your nutritional health? Your doctor? I guess that seems reasonable enough. Or does it? Welcome to Shapefixer. It's Wednesday today. That makes it W.T.F Wednesday, which is What Are the Facts Wednesday here, where we pick apart something that needs to be picked apart. And what I want to pick apart today is why we are so happy to listen to our doctor tell us what we should be eating. Understand that a doctor is not necessarily a nutritionist or a dietitian. If they were, dietitians wouldn't exist. For every doctor with a YouTube channel that is telling you to eat a plant-based diet, I can show you a doctor with a YouTube channel telling you to be on a carnivore diet and every other thing in between. So clearly someone is wrong. You need to learn as much as you can about nutrition and about your body and about your metabolism and find out what works and what doesn't work so that you can see through the BS, because there are so many conflicting narratives and there are so many financial interests involved in telling us what to eat and what not to eat. And unfortunately, most doctors, unless they specialize in that direction, have picked up the little they do know about nutrition from the standard course that they did, which may have been 10, 20, 30 years ago, depending on how old they are, and which is really just repeating the government guidelines. And the government issues food guidelines on the advice of the food companies who are producing the very food that the government is then telling us to eat. And you just need to look around you to see what the standard Western diet is doing to our health, with rates of obesity and insulin resistance and diabetes and heart disease and immune problems. It goes on and on and on. So you do not need to be just listening to your personal doctor. Your personal doctor is your doctor because of where you live. You didn't select that doctor based on that doctor's overall broad knowledge, and there is every chance that they are wrong about nutrition. If your doctor is telling you you have to have a lot of fiber in your diet, that's because they've been told that. If they're telling you you must have carbohydrates, they've grown up believing that and they've been told that, the same as the rest of us. They are not keeping up to date with all the latest nutrition research, which is showing very much that we do not need carbohydrates. And carbohydrates, which are sugars, are making us sick. We don't need fiber. Research is showing that saturated fat is good for you. It actually reduces your risk of heart disease. Even the American Heart Association now admits on its own website that dietary cholesterol is fine. So you can eat egg yolks. Eating cholesterol does not increase your cholesterol. Your liver controls your cholesterol according to how much cholesterol your body needs. And it does, because it's very important to have cholesterol in your body or you will die. So taking nutritional advice from a doctor is not a guarantee that it's going to be the correct advice. So speak to nutritionists, speak to dietitians, of course, speak to doctors, read, watch proper good videos that make you think, learn, understand what a protein is, what a carbohydrate is, what your liver does, how your body works, because then you will be able to make the right decisions, or at least better decisions. And you will also be able to see very quickly through the narratives and the bullshit that are put out to make us eat highly processed, questionable foods that aren't really even real food at all. Okay? It's not your doctor that needs to be responsible for your health. It's you. You need to be responsible for your health. Please like this video. Please share this video. Please subscribe to our channel and don't miss any of our WTF Wednesday videos.